You've carried the weight of your own dreams for years. No one to truly share the journey with, no one to lean on when the nights felt endless and your shoulders ached from holding everything together. You told yourself you could handle it alone. And you did. But deep down, you craved something different. Not just love, but partnership. The kind where someone sees your vision, celebrates your wins, and guards your heart like it's the most precious thing in their world. That chapter is about to begin. You're stepping into a season where the weight will no longer be carried by just you. The person coming into your life isn't here to take from you. They're here to give, to pour into you, to add to the foundation you've been building. This isn't about rescuing you, because you've already proven you can save yourself. This is about a shared vision, shared strength, and shared joy. Financially, both you and this person are going to rise. It's not just you leveling up. They're bringing their own momentum, their own accomplishments, their own victories. And together, it's like the energy multiplies. You won't feel that crushing burnout anymore, because you won't be the only one pushing the wheel uphill. There will finally be a rhythm, a flow, a sense of movement that feels effortless. This person, they're the kind who doesn't just admire you from afar. They roll up their sleeves and stand beside you. Even if you already have everything handled, they'll still find ways to make your life better. Whether it's supporting your dreams, protecting your peace, or simply making you laugh on the days you're too tired to smile, they're here to add value in ways that money can't measure. For a long time, your love life felt blocked, not because you didn't want it, but because the timing wasn't right. There were old cycles that needed to end. You may have told yourself you were ready, but deep down, some wounds still needed time to close, and maybe loneliness whispered in your ear at night, telling you to settle for less just to have someone there. But you didn't. You waited. You used this time to work on yourself. You built your confidence. You focused on your goals. You started to truly understand your worth, not just as a partner, but as a person. And now, because of that work, the universe is opening a door for love to enter. This isn't random, this is divine timing. The person coming in will keep you on your toes, in the best way. They're not here to play games or waste your time. They believe in clear, open communication. If something bothers you, they won't dismiss it. They'll listen, adjust, and work with you to find a solution. This is partnership, not power struggle. They won't run at the first sign of discomfort. They won't call you too much for wanting to be heard. Instead, they'll lean in and say, "Let's figure this out together." That's the difference between someone who's committed to the idea of love and someone who's committed to you. This is marriage energy, commitment energy. I see the two of you celebrating milestones together, not just private wins, but moments out in the community where they proudly stand beside you. There are no limits to how much they'll want to show you off, to make it known that you're theirs and they're yours. They're a giver, a supporter, a protector, someone who believes in your goals as much as their own. When they say they're standing 10 toes down for you, they mean it. This isn't a love that wavers when tested. This is a love that stays rooted and steady. They're mature, grounded, seasoned in life. They may be older, or maybe they just carry an old soul. They've been through enough to know what matters, and more importantly, what doesn't. Drama, games, immaturity. They left that behind a long time ago. This relationship will be peaceful, not boring, but peaceful in the way that makes your nervous system relax. For once, you won't be overthinking every text, every interaction. You won't be walking on eggshells. Instead, you'll move through your days knowing that your connection is secure. If you're an overthinker, they'll help you slow down. If you're a worrier, they'll help you feel safe. They'll remind you in their words and in their actions that you're chosen, not as a last resort, not as a backup plan, but as their first and only choice. This love won't feel like a battle you have to win. It will feel like a home you can rest in. You'll finally be able to breathe deeply, knowing that someone's got you, in every sense of the word. They'll celebrate your wins without envy. They'll hold you in your losses without judgment. And when the world feels heavy, they'll be your steady, the place where you can put down the armor and just be yourself. This person is intuitive. They'll often know what you need before you have to ask. And while they're grounded in reality, they also have vision. They can see the future you're building together, and they're ready to put in the work to make it real. For too long, you've been carrying the load alone. That's about to change. You're moving into a season of shared responsibility, shared dreams, and shared victories. The door is opening. And when it does, you'll look back on every moment of waiting and understand it was worth it. So prepare yourself not by overthinking, but by allowing. Allow love to meet you where you are now. Allow someone to add to your life without feeling like it makes you any less independent. You've proven your strength. Now it's time to enjoy the sweetness of partnership. When this person arrives, don't question whether you deserve them. You do. This is the harvest from seeds you planted long ago. This is the proof that love, when it's right, doesn't have to be forced. And as you step into this chapter, remember, the best love stories aren't about finding someone to complete you. They're about finding someone who reminds you were whole all along. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, today, I stand in gratitude for the lessons I have learned, even through the storms. Thank you for showing me that every trial has a purpose, even when I couldn't see it in the moment. I release the fear of the unknown and trust that you have been guiding my steps all along. Even in my most uncertain seasons, you were still there, holding my hand and keeping my heart from breaking completely. I pray for the strength to embrace the path ahead without hesitation. Let my faith be greater than my doubts. Even when shadows surround me, help me remember that light is not gone. It's simply waiting to be revealed. Give me the courage to step into opportunities without fear of rejection or failure, knowing that my worth is not defined by outcomes, but by who you created me to be. I ask for wisdom to discern between what is meant for me and what is a distraction. So many times life presents options that seem good, but not everything good is from you. Teach me to listen to my inner peace, to trust that still, small voice that warns me when something is not aligned with my purpose. Let me never settle for less than what you have prepared. Protect my heart from people who disguise themselves as friends but carry hidden motives. Keep me from being blindsided by betrayal or manipulation. Let my kindness remain, but give me the strength to set boundaries without guilt. May my trust be given carefully, not out of fear, but out of respect for the value you placed upon my life. Today, I claim peace over my life. Not the kind of peace that depends on perfect circumstances, but the peace that comes from knowing I am held, guided, and deeply loved. I walk forward with hope, expecting good things, because I know the one who holds my tomorrow is faithful,